Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexomania Division 1 matchup. We are here in map number 1 in our 3-game series. On the left-hand side, we have got Nexus Retirement Angle. On the right, it is Vendetta. We got a Tychus, Leoric, Mephisto, etc. Alexstrasza. We'll probably see, there it is, the level 1 for Alexstrasza to play into the Mephisto. Over on the right-hand side for Vendetta, we've got a Dahaka, Raynor, a Hogger, Muradin, and Anduin. Raynor going to be going into Gambit at level 1. Just want to note that really quickly as we get into our first engagement. I'm assuming over here in Midish.
Now let's see some action!
Good boy, Bandit. We gotta get vision first. We'll be seeing the Leoric camping vision, or capping vision, excuse me. Verd is going to be able to power slide in. Zone back the Hogger. Raynor, Anduin, Muradin just going to chill in bottom. I was going to say, Dahaka's going to go enhanced agility at level 1, so I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see Hogger break off and go start to get camps around the 1 minute mark, so that way Dahaka can do double soak rotations between mid and top, as he does have the enhanced agility, which will allow him to be able to do that quite quickly. One of the heroes that we also used to see all the time doing that double soak rotations on this map was the Zool. So maybe in some future games of Nexomania, we'll see some Zool double soak rotation for Blackheart's Bay, or it could have been one of those things that was banned out. I can't see what the drafts look like, so I don't know. I'm gonna email someone at Spectrum after today's stream and ask them about it. Maybe there's something going on at Spectrum's end and they just didn't catch it, or maybe something's broken on my end and I don't know. I don't know, man. We can't keep having these modem resets. We really can't keep having them. It's like almost every day at this point, and modem shouldn't be resetting every single day. Something's wrong if the modem's resetting every day, especially after it was working not like that for half a year. So, anyways, let's continue casting this because we do have Zalgo Jack with a drag right onto the Tychus, who will be taking a lot of damage, but also this is Leoric who's shown up as well. A lot of good damage into Dahaku, breaks the drain of Just In Case with the Burrow. Did anyone free the Sharks? You guys are awful people. Nope, I don't care about Mephisto dying. Did you all know that if you left-click on the Sharks many times, they all get freed? So if you are a player who's watching back this VOD, make sure to free the Sharks every time. If you don't, you're a bad human. Dragon Queen from L on the Alexstrasza. Little wind buffet to push back the enemy. Knockback from the penetrating round. Alexstrasza will go down. Coin picked up by ETC. Verd's going to be able to get it out. Oh, and there's Chad the Kraken in top lane. He just went under the water, actually, as we were rotating up there. I'm trying not to be tilted, but I'm so annoyed with the whole router thing that I'm trying. Little face melt from ETC, excuse me. Little guitar solo from him, actually. Aftermarket firmware. What do you even? What? Why would you just type those? Why? Okay, I'm done. I'm just done. Oh yes. Aftermarket firmware with comprehensive event logging. Of course. Oh, yes. Yes. Quite indubitably. Fine year. Leap of faith from the Anduin to pull Indigo Zap out of the engagement. Verd still chasing in 3 coins. Turn-in does not get completed. We're 1 coin shy on the side of Vendetta as we have a drag onto Bob. This is maybe a kill onto ETC, or excuse me, onto the Tychus. Zalgo Jack wants it. Not going to be able to land it. Neil Peasants for Leoric as well, level 4. Going to be able to get some extra clear value from that one into the Mercenaries and Monsters. Also giving a skeletal swing cost and cooldown refund. Stormbolt from Muradin onto Bob once again. Chastised not to connect this time. Verd in the flank position. Did go into the Crowd Surfer. Seeing a lot more Crowd Surfer in Nexomania here. ETC maybe looking to just power slide out from some secretive bush, but Raynor gonna grab some gems, or excuse me, some coins, and that'll be enough for the first Blackheart Barrage, potentially from the side of Vendetta. Bob's got the last 5 for his team. AoE Rules jumps in, trying to get some pressure onto the Raynor, who will now start peppering onto the enemy. We got a Light Well from the Anduin, getting some good healing out as well, as the flank from Dahaka does land a drag onto the Alexstrasza, who will go for a healing circle here in the bush, trying to kind of hide that information from the enemy as the Stormbolt goes a little wide right there. Got some good healing coming out from the Anduin back around the turn-in position. We did see Alexstrasza, or hear Alexstrasza, go into Dragon Queen form. That's going to be the slot machines as the Dahaka picks up all 5 of those coins on the ground. Ooh, a lot of damage onto the Leoric. He's trying to drain through it, and no, Hogger snipes the kill with an easy throw dynamite. There are many fish in the lake. What? Okay. Objective phase to the side of Vendetta. They'll be able to get the cannon barrage started, as I had mentioned, for them first. We'll see a few of those shots go into mid. Dahaka is going to try and grab Bob here. Maybe stealing away a coin or two. I actually don't know if Zalgo Jack got... No, Zalgo Jack didn't get any because Zalgo turned in the 1 for the barrage right now. So yeah, Tychus got all 5 of those and was able to skedaddle. Mid lane fort will go down. 1 more cannon to go into the top lane tower. Bap. Good damage right there as the coins will be, or the turn-in is available once again. Let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what they look like while we see ETC. Is he going to try and turn in his 3, or will they just try and get the 5 off of Bob? It's actually going to be just in case going to sneak in here for a turn-in. Interrupted by Frazier, though. Frazier going to wait. Pressure onto Leoric, dropping to 50%. Good bounce out from Frazier. Friendly side of the engagement with Raynor over here as well. Murden just below, ETC hiding in the bushes, or the tunnels. That's a good Stormbolt onto the Alexstrasza, who does get hit with a drag. Lifebinder from her, popped immediately. Durance of Hate coming out from the Fisto. I don't think it connected onto anyone right there as the Chastise with the Piercing Light does go through, and Anduin will be able to heal through his allies, but that's so much damage onto the Mosh Pit from the ETC. Raynor will be traded. That's 1 stack of Gambit to go down. Draken Laser Drill shredding through Zalgo Jack's HP. Someone was asking yesterday, can you take Draken Laser Drill? Absolutely. Look at it right here. Look at it right now. Sustained fights. These sustained fights are so good for Draken Laser Drill. People don't want to sit around it. And, well, Bob's going to be able to get these gems turned in. That's going to be, coins turned in. And first barrage, Blackheart Barrage for the side of Nexus Retirement Angle.
Enough to buy my services for now. Load the cannons! To Davy Jones' locker with...
Bop, bop, bop. Alrighty, let's see here. Alexstrasza 9 out of, I believe, 15 stacks for the level 1. The Raynor did lose 15% off of his Gambit, so he's down to 45%, plus the 38 from the stacking. Or the, not 38%, but he's... Oh! We'll make that a 30% right there. Make that a 30% right there from Jimmy Right Click. What if he shows up to watch The Mummy with us? Brendan Fraser? I would ask him out on a date. I don't know. I don't know. I'd panic and ask him on a date.
Huh? They're all paid up?
You wanna go get food or something? I don't know, man. ETC pressuring Geo here. Nice power slide. Face melt to probably pop him out of the... Oh, no face melt actually. Oh, the Holy Word Salvation comes through. There's the face melt to Bob Geo, right? And Geo does go down. Hyperion from the Raynor, who's inside of the Entomb. Power slide in. Another kill into Raynor, down to 50% on his Gambit. Raynor down to the 15%. Frazier gonna get the bounce out right there. AoE Rules trying to get some more damage in as the turn-in availability exists here for our blue team. Bottom lane fort will fall. Top lane fort front gate is being taken down, but with the fort to fall and a turn-in available with exactly 14, you can actually see who's got what right here. ETC was 6. The Kael'thas, excuse me. The Orc, oh wait, no, ETC doesn't have any right now as Hogger bounces in, steals away 5. Maybe 5. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but either way, Mephisto goes down, and the turn-in just disappeared. Thanks for the alert, Gato. Much appreciated. Top lane, still going to be having camp pushing in. Lifebinder onto just in case to try and save the moment. Drops the Entomb. No Wraithwalk, I'm assuming, available. 9 coins on the ground. Need a slot machine noise for that one right there. No drill, no kill. What's up, Axe? How you doing, bud? Geo gets 4 in. Ooh, that is a pretty good timing for Treasure as well. Augur with the bounce right now. He's going to zone back the enemy. ETC power sliding in, getting hit with the Chastise. Follow-up Stormbolt from the Muradin. Going to be actually connecting right there, even if he had the Encore, which will give a 5-second cooldown to the Mosh Pit, which is 120 seconds. Actually, 6-second cooldown, excuse me, because it is a 5% off of 120, which is 6%. So 6%, 6-second cooldown off of Mosh Pit every time a face melt hits, and you can get, ooh, interrupt 10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds from that one right there, but it's actually not 10 seconds because there was another face melt, and the little boombox out. The Durance of 8 will go out, not connecting onto the enemy. The Lifebinder from the Alexstrasza will go onto ETC, who now drops the Mosh onto 2. Chastise from the Anduin. Actually, the Leap of Faith pulls out 1. Muradin was not inside the Mosh Pit, if I'm not mistaken. ETC getting pushed around over here as well. Power slide to chase onto Zalgo, who's got that enhanced agility. Oh, Muradin to fall. Zalgo's Indigo Zaps. Oh my god. Indigo Zap will back away here. He wants this. They want this so bad. But they won't have the power slide. Oh, wait, no. They have Crowd Surfer, yeah. Face Melt. Nice body blocking. Really nice body blocking. That also will be, I think, all of Rainer's stacks gone. I believe Jimmy right click no longer has any Gambit available. Yep, 0% bonus damage on the Gambit. Augur with the Shockwave while he's entombed. Durance of Hate from the Mephisto. Cleansed by the Burrow from the Dahaka, but Augur's left to die. Tyga's gonna go split soak in the top lane. We've got enough for a turn-in as well. Some pre-siege through the bottom lane with the double siege giant camp. Things are looking fantastically favorable for the side of Nexus retirement angle, as they don't go for that turn-in. They want to weaken these structures to amplify their potential Blackheart barrage. Taking down the keep here would be huge. Augur's dead for the next 19 seconds. Rainer's back in the mix. We've got quad siege giants just hawking. Heckin'. Not even sure. Either way, they're dropping all these cannonballs into the keep. ETC drops Mosh, interrupted by Rainer at the end. Indigo Zap having to back away. SCH getting low. Leoric is going to just Wraithwalk in, just in case, getting bopped right next to the Rainer with the core mechanic defenses. Might have actually helped out here. Lifebinder from the Alexstrasza missing the Leoric as he needs to back to the side out of that Hyperion from the Rainer. The barrage has begun in favor for the side of Vendetta, but I don't think the members of Nexus Retirement Angle give a crap about that. SCH getting low right here. ETC, do you have a power slide? Is there any sort of kill? There's the power slide onto the Dahaka. Cooldown reduction onto the Mosh Pit down to 50-some seconds. Shots will end from Blackheart right now. The core shielding has fallen. Siege Giant still doing work here, throwing in a cannonball here and there. Drag from Dahaka tries to get it closer to the core for the defense as the ETC is just clearing up some of these minions. Mosh Pit available in 35 seconds will be less with some of those face melt activations. There's a power slide onto Anduin, face melt onto him. A second face melt to pop onto the Dahaka, down to 13 seconds on Mosh. I feel like that's going to be the critical tool here for this game. Very low Dahaka, goes underneath the ground for a second. SCH low, but so is just in case to go down. The core is still being whittled down. Augur with the Shockwave onto a couple. Frazier looking to step into the Alexstrasza, but she is doing A-okay. Indigo Zap getting low. Holy Word Salvation uninterrupted, and Mephisto does go down. Mosh Pit dropped, interrupted immediately. ETC's got a power slide away. 9 and 3 gems for the ETC and the Alexstrasza, as the Tychus has not really been around. He's just been doing kind of double soak duties, pushing up these waves, as another objective, or excuse me, coin face pops up. ETC loses 9, and I gotta breathe. Dahaka grabs the coins right there. Ellie's gonna go down in bottom lane. Leoric is gonna try and get this camp on the right-hand side, but an inevitable Blackheart barrage for the members of Vendetta. I would honestly say that Tychus should just go try and sneak a turn. He's got way too many. Dragon Laser Drill. This is extremely risky. Buried alive. Leap of Faith saves that. Bob now in a really bad spot. Staggering blow into the wall. Bob, why would you go in? Why would you? Okay. All right. You know what? Hey, all it means is that it's more Blackheart's action for all of us. That's what that means. That's what that means. Is that we get more Blackheart's Bay action. And who can complain?
The pact be sealed. Let's knock these boys down.
This is so over. It is? But the game is still going. How is it over? No, it's still definitely still going. ETC is gonna try and get the vision here. Raynor would get some, just trying to pepper in, get more stacks on the level 1. Shots to go into the mid lane. Keep taking it down to less than 50% with the next 3 cannonballs to be fired. I'm just trying to look. I don't think the keep goes down yet. It's gonna sit on a sliver of HP. Power slide out by the ETC. We've got a couple members grouped up. Shockwave onto 3 from the Hogger. Hyperion from the Raynor. AoE rules gonna be chunked right there. Really good damage. Mosh pit dropped by the ETC. Interrupted. Actually, yeah, it was interrupted. Did get a little bit of timing. Oh, the Alexstrasza Lightfinder does go off. Dahaka goes down. 8 gems to fall on the ground as Frazier gets the Hog Wild through. Raynor with the penetrating round, just in case, getting very low here. Alexstrasza trying to push back the enemy. The Dragon Laser Drill is gonna zone back the Raynor as well. Is looking really quickly. No upgrade on Dragon Laser Drill level 20. It's just going to be the can do this all day. Anyways, we'll look at that a little bit later. Just in case, gonna be get bounced through. Tychus goes down. Mid lane keep is gonna have Katas on it. Leoric with a Spectral Leech, or a Drain Hope, excuse me, onto SCH. That will be Alexstrasza falling as well. Leoric to go down in top. Spectrum lag. Wait, did I drop frames or something? What happened? Hog Wild, no control, Shockwave, Power Slide to get ETC out. He should be fine. Anduin is maxed out on the Piercing Light level 4. 10% extra spell power to him. Yeah, I think you don't try Endurance of Hate this or something. This is goodbye. Geo's gonna get hit with a mosh. AoE rules. Okay. Verd just went for the tour bus out because Verd was like, I'd die if I stay here, and Leoric will die doing that, whatever he was doing right there. Tychus is the only one who's just gonna go clear the boss. Protecting the KDA. I mean, you gotta. It's important. Drag onto you. But goodbye, Alexstrasza. Oh, you are fine, actually. She did go for upgrade on Lifebinder, so it has the extra ticks as well. I think it's 3 extra ticks. 3 times over 6 seconds, yeah. Mid lane keep falls. Holy Word Salvation interrupted by the Power Slide of ETC. No level 20 upgrade for the Anduin as ETC drops the Mosh, hoping to be able to catch someone. Oh my god, the tour bus! Are you serious? Really, really good, but no kill into the Raynor or the Hogger as the Leap of Faith comes through. Bob's so very low, and the Tychus will go down. Verd to be picked off as well. Tychus, oh, that's actually the Mithril Mace for Leoric to be finished out, but this is going to be map number 1. Oh, huge buried alive! Is there a counter kill, though? Muradin goes down, 50-some% left on the core. Cannon shots are displacing the enemy. Bounce in from Hogger. We have 3 seconds on Mephisto, 40% left on the core. Mephisto's back in the mix. He's gonna Durance of Fate out, landing onto nobody right there. We still have the damage. Oh, this should be Dahaka going down before the core will fall. Dahaka goes down on the left-hand side of our screen. Indigo Zap. Oh, they want this. They want this. Indigo Zap goes down, but Hogger's got it. Hogger's got it. Hogger's got it. Wait, Hogger? Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. That was so fucking close. Holy shit, was that a close game. GG, well frickin' played. All right, some talents for you as I check something really quickly. Really quickly. I just wanted to have a friendly argument with you, okay? Is it this one? Incentive. View. No, I don't want those, but I do want to see my current. I'm at 85 out of 122 hours of broadcast for the month. Nice. I was just curious. We're not going to do ads next month. We're not doing ad incentive next month. We're skipping it because they offered me dog shit of an option. So I'm not going to do it just to give Twitch more ad space. At least, you know what I will say? Knock on wood. At least the reset of the router didn't happen in the middle of the game. So I don't have to, like, edit it up and stuff like that to get it onto YouTube easier. It still is just so freaking annoying. It makes no sense. It makes literally no sense why it would start doing this. I just don't get it. I just really don't get it, but whatever. Just whatever. All right, players did not swap sides. That's what we like to see. Vendetta is up 1 in this series, and let's go ahead and get a fun prediction going here. Does Medivh finish base stacks before level 10? We're gonna shorten the word level. We'll use the abbreviated. Yes, stacked before level 10. No, stacked after 10s. Alright, there we go. We got Medivh. And these are some pretty freaking good players, so let's go ahead and get a prediction that kind of resembles that. So we are here into map number 2. We have got the Nexus retirement angle on the left-hand side. Ella on the Bright Wing, Bob on the Hogger, just in case on the Muradin, Verd on the Jaina, and AoE rules on a Nova. Over on the right-hand side, we got Vendetta, Geo on the White Mane, SCH on the Joanna, Zalgo Jack on the Blaze, Frazier on the Sylvanas, and Indigo Zap on the Medivh. Now, let's go ahead and get our prediction going right now. Does Medivh finish Arcane Rift stacks before level 10? So will he be done with these 40 stacks before level 10? Get your gambles in. Get your gambles in. How many will he finish his baseline stacks before level 10? Get your gambles in, ladies and gentlemen. You have a few moments to do so. Let's get some good gambles. Let's make up for the router resetting and get some good gambles in. Woohoo. Right wing phase shift at 1, Muradin extra healing. We do have Nova with the advanced cloaking after being stealth for 1 second, gain an additional 10% movement speed while stealth, regenerate 3 mana per second. Basically, if I'm not mistaken, Nova moves at mount speed while invisible. No, she's 5%. She's 5% slower than mount speed. That's what it is. 5% slower than mount speed. So she's at 125% instead of 130. Stormbolt, slow, penetrating round, snipe. Not enough to get a kill though. That's it. 1,200 to 1,800. That's it for Medivh stacking. Don't we all hate Medivh? Bob and Zalgo Jack in bottom lane just hanging out, doing some back and forth little action. There we go. Thank you. Thank you to whoever put 24,000. Bless you. Bless you, human being. Some good odds to play. There you go. It's fun when there's odds. Good snipes from Nova into Zalgo Jack. We do have a bounce from Hogger. Bird going to be kind of zoning on the left-hand side, sticking around for the regeneration globe. Might actually rotate quickly into bottom to get another globe from the Nova here. And yep, going to make a quick rotation into mid lane. Don't look at me, I went all in. Oh, Kalis, I know you always go all in. You're a good bean. Mid lane, gonna just have, or excuse me, top lane, gonna be having the Brightwing clear that out right there, as Whitemane is going to assist Frazier in this camp clear. Nova's still chilling in the bottom lane. She's gonna be going into Rapid Projection, reduce the hollow decoy cooldown and mana cost by 60%. Fight over the fortification camp, the biotic emitter. We do have fortification camps utilized for this. Bob going to be very low, 200-something HP onto the Hogger as no one can get the channel, so the biotic emitter does not come out. Joanna with the condemn, Hogger with a bounce through. That should be one kill. Well, it's going to be one kill for sure onto the Hogger. Medivh, 19 stacks currently. Hogger does go down to the portal forward by Medivh, allowing Frazier to get the kill. We got the Martyrdom for the Whitemane level 4. Medivh, 19 stacks currently, as it is 4 to 5 in our level. So we're over halfway to level 10, and we're not even halfway to 40 stacks. The doubters gotta be feeling real comfortable here. Voting against what Shy and Swift call the perv bird. It is, I mean, he's a little, you know, he's not limited as to where he can go. What is it, Pig calls the Sentry from Protoss? He puts it in, Creeper mode or whatever it is. I forget what, Pig calls the Sentry mode for the observers. Oh, Medivh at 20, and level 7 is here. I am in shambles. Are you? Damn. Well, maybe you should piece yourself back together. Sylvanas does have the Might of the Banshee or Mercenary Queen at level 4, so she'll be able to have the friendly non-elite mercenaries near Sylvanas deal more damage, but it also benefits the fortification camps on top of that. 24 stacks. He's building back up here. He's building back up quite effectively. Overtime onto the objective phase as the Joanna's down here up against the Muradin. Just a little back and forth. Joanna does have the biotic emitter as she'll go through the portal immediately and then right back through. Does have the Raven Familiar value as well. A lot of damage. Muradin, damage over time. He will go down. Another kill over to the side of Vendetta. 24 stacks for the Medivh currently. Level 8 for the side of Vendetta. Though the Nova clones do give free stacking. Staggering blow into the wall. That's a kill onto Sylvanas. Indigo Zap. Oh my god! That Medivh was almost reset. That was scary for any Medivh believers right there, as that's a jet propulsion from Blaze coming in. Staggering blow from Hogger pushes back the Medivh as the portal forward is there. Stormbolt for the Muradin. Clap for the... Oh no! Oh no! Medivh has about one level to get 40 stacks for the believers. Medivh's got one level, nearly one level. He's got to land like 40 arcane rifts in a row onto this Triglov. I really need to get a toilet flushing noise for my stream deck for when that happens. 1, 2, 3. See, he's working on it. 4, 5. It's so close. It's gonna happen. He's gonna get 40 stacks. He's gonna get 35 stacks in just a few seconds here. How many stacks did he lose? He was on, I would say, 28 or 29 stacks. He was on 28 or 29 stacks easily. Oh, that is unfortunate. And level 10 is hit. Level 10 is hit. Does Medivh finish base stacks before level 10? No. Stacked after 10s. I didn't word that right, but you know what it means. Anyways, doubters get paid. Enjoy your payout, doubters. Dwarf toss in from the Muradin, jet propulsion from the Blaze, a lot of damage into the enemy. The Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas to silence a few. Ring of Frost from the Jaina just in case with the Haymaker, but that's a Medivh Leyline Seal. What's the follow-up? That's good jet propulsion from the Blaze. That's a spicy meatball! Speaking of meatballs, we're gonna be doing a cooking stream this Sunday. By the way, I did update the time on the cooking stream. We are starting 1 hour earlier than the schedule initially said. We are starting 1 hour earlier, so 9 a.m. PST, noon EST, and 18 CET. I'll be making meatball subs on Sunday. Come by and hang out for the cooking stream this Sunday. Please. I would very much appreciate it. And hopefully by then, maybe I have talked to Spectrum and maybe they give me an answer as to what's going on with the router or the modem. Maybe, you know what? It could be Spectrum just trying to fix things after the massive snowstorms we've had. Or it could just be some bullshit thing. I don't know. I hate it. I just want stable goddamn internet. Is that so hard to ask for in this first world country? Yes, it is. Haymaker from the Muradin. Falling Sword, Joanna, Strongbolt not connecting. Jet Propulsion will, though, into the Muradin, who has to Dwarf Toss away. Portal into the top lane, but I think this is mostly just a focus on clearing the waves. One more regeneration globe for the Jaina, and she'll be able to have the 10% bonus to Frostbite increase by 10%. Right wing gonna take a bit of damage, but gets the blink away immediately. Jaina finishes out that level 1. Joanna's still working on her level 4. Hogger's got a way to go on his, excuse me, Journeyman cooking, but he does have the Brute Force, picking up quite a few stacks on that one. Haymaker from the Muradin, splitting the white main. Portal's there from Medivh. Leyline Seal from the Medivh. He birds up and he's out of there. And Nova will precision strike the wave. All right. It's a low cooldown, 60 seconds if I'm not mistaken. 50 seconds, excuse me. Jet Propulsion from Blaze, Ring of Frost from the Jaina, Hogger with the bounce through. That's a good staggering blow. Protection from the Medivh, buying some time. Falling Sword from the Joanna, gets her out of the battle for a moment. Bob getting low, Condemn from the Joanna, Subdue not finished out. That's a good kill into Muradin and Hogger. So many low bars on the side of Vendetta. Verd is gonna try and get a counter kill. Medivh goes down, he loses the stacks again. No more snacks for Medivh. Pee-pee giggles. I mean, to be honest, nothing against the Medivh player, but there's something so satisfying about a Medivh losing stacks. There's something absolutely so satisfying about seeing a Medivh lose any sort of stack progress. Bum, 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 bum. Haymaker Muradin, just Haymakers and Dwarf tosses away. I think it's a 40-second cooldown, yeah. Very, very low cooldown on that one for displacement as the Biotic Committer's gonna be worked on here. Trying to split the vision really quickly, see what they're seeing. Leyline Seal from Medivh, connects onto a couple. SCH jumps on the point. Can they steal? No, not quick enough to get on the point. Divine Reckoning from the white main. Vertical bounce from the Hogger getting a little bit low as we still have damage onto Zalgo Jack. Biotic Emitter will be grabbed and placed by the members of Vendetta. Jaina goes down first in this engagement. Joanna going to be trying to step into the Hogger, who does have a fortification camp. He's going to die and lose that. Portal forward from Medivh. Muradin Dwarf tosses away. Portal forward still chasing in to Just In Case, who will be able to Haymaker the white main. Condemn Shield Glare. Is there enough damage over time? Yes, there is. Muradin, unfortunately, will lose his Arcane Rift baseline stacks, which is very, very unfortunate for the Muradin player. Control point B up and available. Wow. Hey, Caden, what's up, bud? So, what is going to be gained with the Triglav here? Let's kind of take stock of all of that. 4 stacks on Medivh right now as he's died twice. Triglav isn't actually guaranteed just yet because we still have 50% to go on the channel time. Muradin, Brightwing, Hogger all working their way to this control point B area, so it's not a guarantee just yet. Another good fight from the side of Vendetta will be huge, though. If they can get some death timers on the side of a Nexus retirement angle, that could be top lane fort and keep to fall. I don't know if this will be game. Game will have to be a lot of kills. It would have to be 2 really good fights for the side of Vendetta back-to-back to really end the game right here, right now. Bob's just chilling on the upper portion to get the contested time. He's also out of vision as the Nova's utilizing some of these decoys to dissuade or trying to confuse the enemy. Precision Strike, Ring of Frost, Haymaker. Haymaker, oh my god, the bunker just in time from Zalgo, but I think a Staggering Blow gets the kill onto him from Bob. Bob will go down. Medivh loses stacks again! Medivh losing stacks once again, just in case, taking tower shots. And this is the fight that really went the way of Nexus retirement angle. They take down 3. Really, really, really good fight from them. And they got the fortification camp here out from one of the enemy players. Chillin', hope my team gets casted. Haunting Wave from the Sylvanas. Another Stormbolt out right there as we have the Nova just playing from the far side of this engagement. Alright, Triglav, but once again, same kind of point that I made about Vendetta. It's not going to be guaranteed for the side of Nexus retirement angle. Death timers are low at this point. Muradin will go Stone Form at level 16, giving himself some extra sustainability with that activatable on top of the baseline healing increase from his 3rd win. Verd might have been caught out here. Sylvanas getting a little bit low. Haunting Wave forward. No, the Giggle Beam is a little too good. Rain of Vengeance, not Rain of Vengeance, Ring of Frost dropped by the Jaina. Portal from Medivh catches the Muradin. Now, Brightwing will finish out the Triglav, but it's not going to really get any value. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is just destroyed in place. Oh, will Brightwing try and get in it? You can't stop the first one, but you can stop the second person from getting in. Triglav pulled away here. Sylvanas just going to start shredding into it. Might of the Banshee Queen level 1. Hitting enemy hero with Withering Fire increases Sylvanas' attack speed and spell power by 5% for 6 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. 25%. Stormphone? No, Stormgate. Stormgate. Bob misses the staggering blow onto Frazier. Wailing Arrow coming out as well. Triglav is going to get the Rocket Glove onto Sylvanas. Triglav still 50% left onto it. Medivh getting some free stacking off that. Nova gonna look to do some... What? She doesn't have Bribe, does she? No. Why is she over here? Is she expecting the camp to be available and she's gonna scout for the team? Not 100% sure what the game plan is for the Nova player, but AoE Rules just chilling over here in the back line. We'll see the White Mane. Oh no, if that White Mane was scouted out, I wonder if she would have been able to one-shot her quite quickly with this Q build that's been built up. You got the perfect shot, you've got the psionic efficacy and explosive round as well. The big thing is also that perfect shot. Hitting enemy heroes with snipe reduces the cooldown by 2 seconds and refronts half the mana cost, doubled against enemy heroes. That perfect shot level 4 can be really, really useful, just in case it really wants to take down the mid lane fort, but can't be too aggressive with that. Jaina pushes up a top wave. Things are still looking okay for the side of Nexus retirement angle, though, just in case it's in a pretty awkward spot here. Jaina gets the top lane fort confirmed. Muradin building some room. I think he's going to go down for this. I don't... Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hogger getting shield glare. He does get the fortification camp, the biotic emitter, excuse me. Jet propulsion is going to be blocked by a loot stash horde. Loot stash horde. A little splash from the explosive shot there onto those, onto that camp. Siege camp for the top lane. Big Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. That is also a Leyline Seal from Medivh. Jet Propulsion from Blaze onto Tomb. That's a really... onto 2. Also, keep in mind, we do see Judgment Day, Divine Reckoning. The big thing is it pulls the enemy to the center first time it hits them, which is great for the Jet Propulsion of the Blaze just to kind of group everything up perfectly right there. Really, really nice combo built from Vendetta here in map number 2 in our third 3-game series of the day. It's a mid lane fort to fall. We do have a camp in top lane, but 2 are still dead for 40 to 46 seconds on the side of Vendetta. Or excuse me, on the side of Nexus retirement angle. So quick rotation to bottom lane. Joanna to grab the wave. Zalgo Jack is like, I can't anchor this much. Nice precision strike from Nova just to push back the wave, so there's nothing to kind of take the damage of this fort. Sidewall being pinged. They're very important to take down. Did he really go? Guardian of Tristfall. Tyrusfall, excuse me. Minions and catapults hit by Arc and Rift are instantly killed. Blaze gonna clear out top. Brightwing floating around over near him. Precision strike onto the keep front gate. Double strikes for the Nova. Half the cooldown as well, so you got a 25-second charge cooldown. Portal up by Medivh, looking to jump into this top lane, but there's no one to really jump into. Just gonna grab this camp. Control point C, the Triglav phase that guarantees to end every game. Just kidding. But this is the Triglav that is, it's scaled up quite a bit, so it does deal quite a bit of damage into structures, can tank quite a bit as well from said structure. So we'll see if this actually could be a game-winning push. I think the biggest factor to consider in all of this is whether or not there's a big fight. There's a lot of death timers. A lot of death time, long death timers at this point already, but if we have a few death timers, that might be enough where the Triglav can just rush through, take a sidewall, take keep, play to the far side, and go straight to core. But let's see what does happen. Woohoo, indeed. Top lane Kata at the wave. I'm just looking really quickly. 662 damage into the structures. Medivh scouting out for his allies. Keep in mind, he does not have Medivh cheats. He's got the insta-gib for the wave, the insta-kill onto minions here. Blaze actually went back to clear things out. 15% stalled. Just in case chasing on to SCH. Portal set up by Medivh. The rewind for the Muradin, but Joanna, she gets the Iron Skin activated. She's also got the Falling Sword upgrade at level 20. Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas lined up with the Leyline Seal. Ring of Frost, Precision Strike. I think there was maybe a pull back onto the Jaina so she couldn't get in. Jet Propulsion right next to the Jaina. She pops the Cryo Freeze. Or excuse me, just the ice block right there as Verd is trying to get away. Portal forward from Medivh. They want the Jaina, but she's too far away. She's running back on the conveyor belt to try and get a kill. Blaze is going to be able to chase onto her. Jaina does fall. I don't even think you're going to be even needing Triglav Protector here. You got yourself a Sylvanas. Does she have Black Arrows up and available? Yeah, she does. Yeah, you just sidewall this and you take core and go game. Precision Strike avoided. Black Arrows will lock down the keep front gate. Haunting Wave forward, that allows just more siege here as the Black Arrows do expire from Sylvanas. No wave available. Bunker in 29 seconds, so they'll have the Fortification Camp to tank this. Sylvanas does have the Mercenary Queen level 4, so that allows the Fortification Camp to be amplified and damaged. Still decent death timers for the side of Nexus retirement angle, and I do think, ladies and gentlemen, this will be another map to Vendetta. Hortipult in from the Hogger. He's going to be looking to try and find some good damage into the enemy. He did go for Hortipult upgrade at level 20, so no control. Falling Sword from the Joanna. Cooldown reduction, healing, and all that good stuff. Condemn from the Joanna. We got Bob trying to back away. Hogwild through Zalgo Jack. The core shielding hasn't fallen. And ladies and gentlemen, that's not it. It's not over just yet. Portal out from the Medivh. And we'll reset onto the objective area. I was calling it his game, but no, that's not the case. Catapult in top lane might just take down this keep. Nice precision strikes from the Nova, consistently pushing back the enemy wave. As I had mentioned, 25-second charge cooldown. Chase continues. Verd. A little far forward here, actually. Jet Propulsion onto 2. Yeah, that's just, yeah. That was way deep of a chase right now. Murden with the haymaker to push back one. Center snap from Jaina will go off, but it doesn't really matter right now because she's dead for the next 56. Condemn from the Joanna will connect on to just in case. Hogger to Hearth back. We have 2 catapults on core, but it's Zalgo Jack to Hearth out of here and clear those out before they get any significant damage onto the HP of said core. Hot diggity dog. Just backdoor the game, Nova. You got this. Haunting Wave out from Sylvanas just to back out. Not make sure she gets picked right there. Let's pull up the talents once again. Let's get those talents up if you do want to see what they are. If you don't know, Cold Snap, by the way, to the center area of Ring of Frost deals 735 damage, scaling and roots the enemies after the outer ring expires. Each enemy hero hit reduces its cooldown by 15 seconds. Geo may be caught out here all alone onto the objective area. Whitemane trying to self-heal through all this pain. Portal forward from Medivh. The protection status is there. The Falling Sword from the Joanna as well. And somehow, some way, Geo is alive. Shield glares from the Joanna. Geo just no mana available. Polymorph is there, and Nova gets the big old snipes. Precision strike onto SCH. One good snipe from a Nova could get that kill, but she's not able to chase in as the Nova did have to back away. No objective channel for the side of Nexus retirement angle as SCH will reset back at core. Bob just gonna grab a camp over here, lining up the Hog Wild really quickly, making sure it's infinite back and forth vertically is a Polymorph, a Stormbolt, good body blocks. We do have Skullcracker level 7 from just in case, but the Leyline Seal from Medivh comes out. Hogger will cancel his north-south bounce to try and help out here in the defense. Falling Sword from the Joanna. Hogger finishes out the Brute Force level 4, and we do have the Jaina back on control point C. Hot action. Really good action here. Hearth out from the Blaze right now as Brightwing will get a phase shift back into the objective area. Polymorph stun, really good damage into the Sylvanas, but Medivh will block some of that damage with his protection, by the way. Core once again under siege from catapults. This delayed out fight is working pretty good for the side of Nexus retirement angle. Catapults will start chunking into that core shield, and keep your eyes at the top of the screen as well as at the bottom and everywhere else in between, as we do have overtime. The Hogger gonna get a bounce through a few of the enemies. Sylvanas the first one to go down. Very low Brightwing on the left-hand side. The root onto the Maiev, but onto the, not Maiev. Oh my god, who am I even talking about? The Whitemane. But she gets inside the bunker. She's fine. Nova getting the snipes. The Katas are cleared out at the core, but another wave is here. Precision strike onto SCH takes them down to some 30 HP, but Nova gets the snipe. Medivh is done with stacks! And he dies.
Red team has eliminated the enemy.
Team kill!
Team has taken control of our protection.
Wow. I don't know if the WoW went off or not, to be honest. I don't know if I heard it. That one's a little quiet sometimes, but I'll resend it in a second.
Red team's core is under attack.
Oh, it didn't go off. Well, either way, GG, well played. Nexus retirement angle take down the core in this 3-game series. All right, let me fix this really quickly. It just breaks randomly, which is weird, but whatever. What doesn't break randomly and whatever? All right, let's see. Let's see. Now does it work?
Wow.
I don't know why it doesn't work sometimes, and it's just confusing, but... Thank you very much, War. Okay, map number 3, everybody. I promised you this would be a fun series, and I think I have delivered so far on that. Excuse me. All right, remove my frog because it is game 3. Okay, players did not swap sides. That's what we like to see. We won't do a gamble on this game, but I am... we're currently getting rid of some ads, so I'm going to let those ads roll through. I'm going to run to the bathroom, and when I come back, we will get into map number 3 in our third 3-game series of the day. Don't go anywhere. BRB. Alrighty, I am back. Back is a little tight today. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get into it. Map number 3, the ads are done. Let's go ahead and check it out. Where are we going to? We are going to... Haunted Mines.
Combat heroes.
Welcome back to the Nexomania Division 1 Nexus Retirement Angle versus Vendetta. We got a Lucio, Stukov, Uther, Zul'jin, Zeratul. Versus Vendetta's composition of Orphea, Maiev, Garrosh, Ana, and Diva. Yes, that is a Lucio, Stukov, Uther, Zeratul, Zul'jin. That is quite the composition right there.
Commencing in 10
You gotta love the one guy working the one guy scratching his belly and the one guy working. You know, this is why unions are bad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna shut up now.
Let the battle begin.
It's not Nexomania without Haunted Mines. Alright, Dread Poke. Maiev, Spirit of Vengeance, but okay. Just waiting patiently to see how the start here goes. We do have the body check for the Garrosh, which is healing reduction, so gonna try and reduce some of the healing from the triple healers. We also do have the Ana for Biotic Grenade, which will reduce healing by 100% for, I forget how long the actual duration is, 4 seconds? Nah, 1.75 seconds. Diva Mech will go down to the Zeratul. Can he actually kill the Diva Pilot? Doesn't look like it. Back in bottom lane, Zul'jin recklessly is trying to stack up. Zeratul gonna be going into... Is it Mine Hunter? No, Shadow Hunter. I don't know why my brain was thinking Mind Hunter, but either way. Shadow Hunter for the Zeratul, so he'll be able to have the Blink cooldown reduction pull in from the Maiev just in case, who will be thrown back into the mix by the Garrosh, as you do have that healing reduction from the body check. AoE rules getting very low, very low, very low, and the Uther goes down. Another Diva Mech to fall that is actually 1-to-1 in kills, because the Diva Mech counts for 0.5 kill every single time. That's why she has 1 full death at this time. Uther will expire. Uther Ghost Form will expire. Geo gonna be looking for a little bit of damage. Those 3 dots are the Chaos Bar, the trait of the Orphea filling up. Hitting an enemy hero with a basic ability grants 1 Chaos. Chaos stacks up to 3 times. So those 3 little dots that you are seeing next to Orphea, those are her Chaos stacks. Much like how if you see Raynor with the little shells, those are his. That's his pepper, you know, 3rd stack. Stun from the Uther onto SCH, toss onto Uther in front of the gate. We've got a bit of a split fight right now. Frazier with the Umbral Bind, Fan of Knives, Fan of Knives, Fan of Knives. Spirit of Vengeance through the Zul'jin. He goes down first in this bottom lane. engagement as just in case is able to back away. Good groundbreaker onto the Stukov, which finds the second kill in this engagement. Is there a toss? Is there an available? Nah. D.Va going to continue pushing up the top lane. She does have a sapper camp grabbed. We have the Zul'jin working his way back over here. Zeratul did rotate down into the bottom lane to help out the team fight here, as just in case gets very low. Orphea chasing in with the Shadow Waltz. Toss in from the Garrosh onto the Uther, and that impact did get some damage. And then I think, how much damage is that? It can't be much. Wrecking Ball dealing 111 damage. Wow, that was actually really... Wait, hold on. I'm not reading that right because we use the Into the Fray. No, it's the same amount of damage. Wow, same amount of damage on the Into the Fray. So really, really well played there, utilizing an ally to get a kill onto the enemy Uther. So 1-4 in kills very early on here in Haunted Mines. And as we're 3 minutes into the game, the mines have opened up. We have got our Grave Golem in the bottom. What is the actual name for this in the game? Underworld Boss. We have an Underworld Boss. What do we have? Do we have names for these things yet? No, not until they pop up. All right, well, we'll check that out a little bit later. By the way, if you did not know, when it comes to the design of this map does not actually have 2 layers. This map is just a very, very tall map vertically. Like, think of Warhead Junction. Except you can't be in between. You can't use the in-between area. But I'll show you in a second what I mean. AoE rules getting low. Nice Umbral Bind from Frazier onto the Zul'jin, who will fall just in case. Might go down here as well. Good damage onto the Stukov from the D.Va in the top lane. Zeratul maybe getting a counter kill onto the mech, maybe even getting a kill onto the D.Va, but no available mana to chase in. So this is what I'm talking about. See how I can move up and down between the two? This is just, the map is just quite literally, it's not below on the Z-axis, it's below on the X-axis. So can Toronto throw owls into mines by throwing themselves? I don't know, actually. I don't know how it works. I really don't, like, that's the one thing that I don't understand, because here's the thing, you've actually got, there's this boy right here who's right there, so it's so weird how it works. I don't know if maybe there's like a shear plane here that nothing can go by. I honestly don't know, but the design, like, the actual design of the map, like, this is not on the Z-axis, like, this is just, if you were to use, like, if you were to, like, that's technically on the Z-axis, but it's not. It's just a portal view into whatever's happening here. So, it's fascinating how it's designed. Because, like, I don't know, I think you can hunt in with Illidan, can't you? Because you can hunt into the mines, no? Garrosh goes down right there. $56 of the skulls do go over to the side of Vendetta, so they have the vast majority for their golem in their lane. Lurking arm from the Stukov, but Anna's just going to be able to heal that up quite quickly. Best she can, realistically. D.Va, she's threatening top lane. That should be a kill. Oh! Wow! Within the frames of the mech falling, D.Va will go down. Zeratul finishes out his level 1 Shadow Hunter. Got cooldown reduction on his Blink. Zeratul will hearth back. Stukov to go to top lane. Gonna get the vision in between. Stun from the Uther. Garrosh pops the Indomitable. Lucio with a little amp up. Zeratul coming into the backline trying to get some big burst damage onto Geo, excuse me. Fight continues over the Sapper camp. Umbral Bind from the Maiev. Pulls in one. Verg gonna get the vision over here. Looking to jump in onto Frazier, who's very low. D.Va Mech Explosion. Dunked into the enemy line here. Uther will go down. Vendetta ahead here with quite a few kills. Gonna have 10 talent here, so we'll cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what they look like. Silence, good damage onto the Garrosh. He goes down. Now, will Geo be able to make it out of this alive? I don't think so. One slap, yep, there it is. I was gonna say one slap from Stukov or a cleave from Zeratul. D.Va will try and find some counterplay in the top lane with a mech. bottom. Boost away. Bottom lane fort will fall. Boost will reveal the Zeratul for now. The vision will be regained by that Uther just above as the fight continues. That's a containment disc onto the Lucio. Tostitos for the Zul'jin as the Eternal Feast will proc. That's going to be Zul'jin to go down. Lucio to fall. Diva mech out as well. Stukov is dead for now. Warlord's Challenge down for the next 35. Healing reduction from the Ana. Divine Shield tossed out, but I still think the Uther will be falling here. I don't think that's going to buy him enough time to be able to get into a safe spot. And Uther goes down. 72 skulls for the members of Vendetta. Will they go for the final golem, or the final underworld boss, is I guess the name, in the bottom, just to get the full summon through the top lane? We'll find out here fairly soon what they plan to do, as Zeratul does get sniped in bottom. That'd be weird if you could teleport one way but not the other in Heroes of the Storm. Like, you could teleport to bottom on Warhead Junction, but you couldn't teleport back to top. It's just one-way pathing. All three sappers do go in. Still no one going for the boss in the lower half of the map. I'm a little surprised by this, to be honest. The objective phase not really considered or liked at all here. Stuns from the Uther. I have sitting in the bush. Maybe a Spirit of Vengeance out? No. There is one-way teleports. Oh yeah, but that's from like your Nexus into the center. I'm talking about like map point to map point, like Warhead Junction. Like, that'd be kind of funny if you could only go in one direction on Warhead Junction. That'd be just, I don't know, it's interesting. Nano boost will be activated onto somebody right there. I think it's the Maiev. There's a mecha explosion from the Diva. Warlord's Challenge. Lucio goes down. Divine Shield will expire onto the Uther. Actually, he didn't even get the Divine Shield right there. That's going to be a Diva boost for the Zul'jin. He goes down to that damage, and that's a quadra kill in favor for the side of Vendetta. Are we talking about food or hot stirring today's games? We're talking about how much Spectrum has been a dill hole to me and has reset my router randomly throughout my streams. Hence the reason it says I've been live for an hour and 10, but I've actually been streaming for nearly 5 hours. That's what we've been talking about, is my disdain for why my router randomly keeps resetting. Sorry, not router, modem. My modem keeps randomly resetting. All right, there's going to be the 100 skull golem for the members of Vendetta. Let's see how this works out. How you doing today, SD? Hope you're having a great Wednesday. I have my own router and modem. This started randomly happening within the last like couple weeks. Basically, ever since we've had the massive snowstorms. So I think something's broken, personally, but I don't know. On their end, not mine. So I need to look at the model stuff really quickly. Grave Golem, Underworld Summon Boss, double damage into, no, standard damage into structures. Oh, wow, okay, so no double damage whatsoever. Granted, I guess the damage is scaled by how much you get, so yeah, I mean 700 versus the 149, so I guess you wouldn't have double damage to be kind of busted. I got a surfboard, whatever, for my modem, and I have a Nighthawk for my router. Like, I have pretty decent equipment. And I've had this equipment for a while. This is not like I just got my new modem or something. Well, the boss will, or the objective will still push through the top lane, and the chase continues over here, back towards the fort front gate, and the Divine Shield forced onto Lucio. Diva boosts away. Slaps to be had. Keep front gate to be taking a lot of damage, but it's no destruction of said keep. We also will see the Mind Devourer for the Orphea almost done. 2 more stacks onto that one to finish it out. Little mid lane gate to back away. Verd. Oh, nice toss on. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not good. Verd is going to die. Lisi takes down the Orphea with him, and the Garrosh will fall on the left-hand side as well. That is a Mecha Explosion, as well as a Nano Boost onto the Maiev. Might have been a misclick. I feel like that might have been something you wanted onto D.Va. Huge Umbral Bind onto a few. Fan of Knives. Sleep Dart onto the Stukov. He's woken up immediately. Tostitos forward. The Zul'jin as he tries to auto his way through some health bars. Lucio with the reverse amp as Zalgo Jack backs away just fine. Pew 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 from the D.Va. Massive shove from Stukov pushes Frazier back. Another objective phase shouldn't be far off from announcement, but I don't know how much priority actually goes into the objective phase for these teams when it comes to Haunted Mines. This is map number 3 in our third 3-game series of the day. Okay. Alrighty. You keep hearing Tostitos. Weird. I would never say Tostitos by accident or on purpose. No. No, we all know it's Tostingo. Teehee. It's probably just a Twitch ad. Yeah.
There's no turning.
It's just, you know, it's just the CIA implanting those ideas into your brain. Groundbreaker from Garrosh, no level 20s for either side. 10 to 18 in kills as the Sleep Dart goes out. Containment Disc as well. Zul'jin really shredding through the health bar of this Garrosh as the new target will be onto D.Va. She doesn't have Mecha Explosive. Massive shove does push the Garrosh really far away from the engagement. Lucio actually goes down. Indigo Zap will fall to the Zeratul. It is a 1 for 2 as the Maiev. Oh my god, I thought she was going to die right there. But Zul'jin, look at him go with those auto attacks. He's got that Eye of the Zul'jin, and he's also got the Let the Killing Begin. So he is just angry little... He's just an angry little troll. Oh, it's like 4chan. Zalgo Jack wants to save the Mech Explosion. Zul'jin, he's got the 1.1 range increase, but he's got something to anchor for that wave. So Zalgo Jack will hearth out on the bottom of our screen, and the objective phase up once and again. But what actually happens in this continued siege through the top lane? That's a little bit of poke out from AoE rules. 84 stacks right now in the Zul'jin. That baseline is 423 stacks for the Zul'jin as he is dead for the next 46 seconds. I was looking at his stacking and not his health bar, and that health bar does disappear. We do have the Zeratul going to be taken down over here in the bottom of our screen, set up by the containment disc of the Maiev. Now, does this mean a rush into the pits? Yes, it is. Rush into the pits. Rush those pits. What a nostalgic map. It seriously is. I don't care if you think it's good or bad. It's got a lot of, it's got a place, I think, in everyone's heart when it comes to early Heroes of the Storm. And I think it's one of those things just because we got promised that they, you know, like, oh, we'll work on it. You know, we'll bring it on back when it's nice and balanced. Unfortunate. Because I think, what was it? They released it and, oh, hello, what was that? They released it and then it got pulled from rotation because they were going to work on it. Then they made all these changes. Obviously not as quickly as I'm mentioning them. They made all the changes on the map, like the vision, the extra camps, all that good stuff. And then it just, it still stayed, and then they pulled it again. I wonder how far they got in the rework. I honestly do. There had to have been some preliminary ideas at least. Someone had to have had an idea of what they want. Like there had to have been at least like a game plan or something. But well, we'll never know. We'll never know. We'll never know until the documentary, Heroes of the Storm, the tell-all story of how Blizzard destroyed their own game by shooting themselves in the foot repeatedly. It's a very long working title. It's a very long working title. Towers of Doom is one of my favorite maps. I would venture to say that Towers of Doom might even be my favorite map. It's definitely my favorite map to cast. I very much enjoy Towers of Doom casting. It looks like with 3 dead, this will be an attempt to end the game right here, right now. 10 seconds on Lucio, 5 on the Uther. Zul'jin gonna try and get a bit of damage onto the D.Va mech as quickly as possible, but a lot of enemies are rushing forward. Containment Disc not connecting. Eternal Feast can be self-cast right there, and Zeratul actually gets the kill, but Zeratul will be taunted. He will go down to the Nexus forces. That will be a trade Orphea for Zeratul. The red team Golem is still very, very healthy here, dealing 846 damage into structures. D.Va with a little boost onto AoE Rules, who's very, very low. That's a Tostitos to be popped on the right-hand side. Massive shove also on the right-hand side. The boss, the red team Golem is going to be able to get some fairly large slabs. D.Va also in pilot form, trying to get those autos out. Tostitos not available for AoE Rules. SCH is going to hit him with the body check right there, if I'm not mistaken. That's the level 20 upgrade for the extra reduced healing. As you can see, it's an additional 45% on top of a little bit extra, or the initial. But either way, that is going to be Towers. Haunted Mind's going to Vendetta. I can't talk.